Okay, welcome to our, I don't know how many annual this is, but this is our 2024
Third.
third annual, okay, our 2024 Soul Acceleration Workshop. And so what that means is that we are going to take a few minutes out of our day to really tune into this energy, this amazing 1111 energy, and simply say goodbye to 2023 and wish it well, and then create strategic steps for our 2024. So, as we were saying, get your stuff, get your supplies, but tune in.
I kind of like the idea of taking this time to finish up anything and realize what needs to be finished up for 2023 so we can really be present during the holidays because we know how insanely hectic it can be during that time frame. So this kind of gets us prepared for next year, but it really gives us like a roadmap and little tools to use for 2024 so we can pop into that year raring to go with clarity for our intentions.
So, if you want to write one word in the chat how you're feeling right at this moment, because we're going to transition, like we said, a little bit out of the this year that we're currently in, but really, once again, just saying, so much gratitude for the lessons, everything that we've experienced. But how are you feeling today in this moment? If you want to add that to the chat, we would love to shout it out for you.
Yeah, share a word of how you are this moment. How are you feeling?
Some of the thoughts that come to my mind is grounded, because I took a moment. We were together earlier for our tarot and tea party, and so that kind of got it in the mood for manifestation, which of course I'm always in the mood for manifestation. So really, but then taking a moment and saying, okay, let's transition. And so that grounding really helped. So let's see if we've got some answers coming in. Wonderful. Oh, I love that.
That's a great way to start. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm feeling wonderful today too. It's funny because a lot of times right before an event or any sort of work, I feel this anticipation and all of this bubbling excitement, and I still feel that, but like you said, it is very calm, and the excitement is on the possibilities. That's my word. Possibilities.
I love
The
it.
possibilities ahead. That's the excitement for today.
And I think too, really doing this work, we inside of Luna's Vault Academy has really helped out. Um, has really helped out with us being able to feel the possibilities, the grounding, that type of thing. So if you do this work on your own regularly, certainly it's going to make a difference, right? So we got a couple more people that are coming in saying they're looking
Yeah, so I
for.
see the chat has been disabled, so I will work on that. If if you guys just write down when we do have throw out questions for you, you could put them in the Q&A for right now until I fix that problem. Um, but
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, the.
I will work on that. I will try to get that done, and we will move on with this. Just let me give you a little overview real quick. Do you mind if I do that, Kathy? Just
Perfect.
kind of a little overview as we get started. Maybe you work on that while I do a little overview. You're better at that part. So, um, what we're going to do is do a closing for 2023, like I said. So we're going to do a couple little ceremonies, a little burn ritual as well, and then we've got a really fun gratitude ceremony that we'll do, and then we'll go into our ally card of the year and pull a card, a tarot and an oracle card for each moon cycle all the way throughout 2024. And this calendar we can use to kind of align ourselves with our intentions. And we've got a couple of other fun surprises in there too. So,
Let me get one more little. I'm gonna send this to
a little housekeeping thing to do.
a little housekeeping. Yep. Let's
So,
see.
we're going to do a candle ritual in just a second. So, if you have a candle, then please get that ready with a lighter. And okay, feeling blessed. There we go. And yes. Okay.
And we got a little snoring dog in the background. That's funny. Okay. All right. So one more thing, and then here we go. So we've got our candle. So if you want to repeat after me, this is the candle ritual that we do use inside of the Academy. It was gifted to us from Wild Woman Project. Yes, when we did that a few years ago. So just repeat after me. So it says it's still disabled. Darn, our chat is still disabled. Okay. Let this flame
Q&A.
represent.
Let's do Q&A.
Yeah. Let this flame represent
Let this flame represent
the wild spirit that burns within each of us
the wild spirit that burns within each of us.
as we awaken our own wild spirit.
As we awaken our own wild spirit,
May we awaken the collective.
may we awaken the collective.
All right. Put that someplace safe there.
That is our normal incantation that we utilize pretty much every candle ritual that we do.
And just take a breath, you know. We're actually going to do the meditation now, but just before we even do that, take a breath, because this is that truly centering time, and recognize that you're creating your future, right? That you're creating your future in the moment, in right now. So as we do this, just be present. Try to, like I said, we got a little snoring dog in the background, but just really focus on just being present. So I want to invite you to close your eyes and simply drop your head into your heart space. Okay, I'm going to turn some music on. And what I'd like for you to do is we're going to take 8 breaths. So that's to calibrate to the number of the year in 2024. We're going to take those 8 breaths, and we're going to hold it at the top for a count of 4. And that's going to center us, and then we're going to pop right into the space that we become. So just go ahead and close your eyes once again, and just take a deep breath. Hold it at the top for the count of 4, and release. Two more. And last one. I invite you to visualize yourself standing on Mother Earth, embracing your unique space in time. Allow yourself to feel your power as you claim your space. Breathing in this beautiful, nurturing energy up through the soles of your feet, with each breath accepting that nurturing, that loving energy. And as you breathe, see your feet growing roots to help absorb and balance. Breathe this energy into your body, into every cell of your being. And as you breathe, imagine your feet and your legs becoming a beautiful, strong tree trunk. Continue to breathe and see yourself becoming stronger and more firmly planted. And with each breath, feeling the energy through your body, through your torso, and into your arms, and see your body transform into this magical tree. Beautiful branches, colorful texture, and see yourself reaching up to the sky, releasing all inhibitions and just letting yourself go. Seeing yourself strong while remaining flexible. See yourself expanding. And as you're standing there in this field, in your space, see your crown opening up and allowing the cosmic energy to pour inside your body, inside your beautiful cells, inside of every bit of your being. And now with each breath, take in that cosmic energy and allow it to mix with the earth energy. And really play with that. With each breath, see it expanding and contracting, and knowing that you're all of it. That this is you, that you are one. And feel the harmony in your system, nourishing you with each breath. Know that this pure, radiant energy is advancing through each chakra, cleansing and balancing your energetic field. That you have this ability. You have the ability to control the energy that you take in and the energy that you put out. Allow yourself to adjust in any way that feels comfortable, surrendering all control and knowing that you are supported. Anchor this moment in with your breath. With feeling love and support. Seeing yourself fully grounded and fully able to expand in any way that you see. Those roots, allow them to just go as far and wide as you desire, and allowing your leaves, your branches to reach up to the cosmos, and that cosmic energy flowing through your life force. And just take those breaths. Knowing that you are responsible for being present to your energy. And let's take one last breath, bringing our hands, our branches into our heart space, offering gratitude for this moment, knowing that we can come back to this moment at any time, that this energy is always available to you. And when you're ready, come back to this moment, feeling clear and energized.
Take a minute or less. Just take any time that you need to capture in your journal any feelings that came up from there, anything that you want to capture for this journey right now. Because what we're going to do now, and I'll give you a second to do it, what we're going to do now is move into some gratitude.
My favorite. I love it.
Yes. Hey, Joyce. Okay, I'll give you another second or two just to jot anything down that you need, or take a sip of water. This next segment is all about the acknowledgement of 2023. We still have a little to go, absolutely, but we also have a moment today to really look at this year and what we've accomplished, and think back where we were at the beginning in January, and any intentions that we set, any of our word of the years, anything that we put into motion, and acknowledge how far we've come. So, any offering of gratitude for any of the hardships you've gone through, or celebrations of joy of what you've accomplished, take a moment right now and pat yourself on the back for that, and acknowledge everything that you've come through. And absolutely, if you want to jot anything down and take note of your accomplishments, do that. What I'd really like for you to do is share in the Q&A any accomplishments that you have obtained this year.
And really the whole point of like for me it was being present, like making the moon work at least once a week, being present to look up in the sky and to offer gratitude for the cycles that we've been given, that we've made it to whatever age you are, that I've made it to 56 years old, and really I've learned so many lessons, and yet I know I have so many more to go still. And I'm okay, that's okay. It feels really actually exciting. So yeah, any accomplishments that you've had that you'd like to acknowledge? What's really cool about doing this work is creating this collective container. And so what we do, it's that anytime that you have you we manifest on our own, but when we amplify it with more energy, more of that same intention energy to better ourselves, it really puts really amplifies that magic in a way that's really hard to explain, but it feels very, you can feel it. It feels very powerful.
So, in setting the whole reason Kathy and I do this each year is that we set our intentions, our monthly topics for every moon cycle for the coming year. And it was our personal ceremony and little rituals that we did each year, and we made it public a couple of years ago. Had a request of people asking, how do you do that? Where do you come up with this? Where does it come from? Well, it comes through us. It doesn't come from us, it comes through us. So this is just a way to celebrate how we have been celebrating this and how we have been manifesting not only our personal goals and intentions, but those to the collective through Luna's Vault. So a little offering of gratitude that I would like to share. We've got some coming in. I'm grateful for advancing in my tarot studies. Oh my gosh. And when you do that, doesn't it bring up so many juicy, amazing feelings and how we get through life and how we can share that with others? That congratulations for that. And Joyce is more balanced and in harmony within and out, and really living and feeling joy again. Excited to close out the past seasons. Yes, definitely. That word balanced. Joyce, and I'm sure you know this, Joyce, because you've been in this part of it, that balance was our collective word of the year this year, 2023. We still got a couple months with that. So thank you for sharing
6 weeks, not a couple months.
6 weeks, really?
I know, right?
You just totally stunned me with that. God. Oh, okay. So yes, let's get to the acknowledgement of this right now. So any other shares of that, of what you want to? Let's see. So someone in January, I put in motion a new life journey to reclaim my identity outside of my career. Oh my gosh, that's huge. I'm grateful for the courage, leave my job and start on the journey and to find myself.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Powerful. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is a celebration.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness. And thank you for sharing it out into the world with us. And kudos. That is fantastic. So Joyce, yes, I know. And I choose harmony before until acceleration last year. Oh, that was your word of the year. Ah, yeah. Love it. Balance and harmony together.
So exciting. All right, so here we've got some more here. Grateful I was able to be there for my father-in-law and help him transition. Yeah, Tori.
Oh,
yeah,
Tori.
that's
Oh, you know this, right, Tori? Oh my God, that's so beautiful. What a wonderful space to be in.
I moved where your heart called. Yeah, very nice.
Oh wow, Emily, I'm grateful for the hardships. They've taught me the importance of creating and maintaining boundaries.
powerful.
Wow, that's
I
near.
know here we need to do like for clapping.
Yeah, we need our little
Our
celebration thing.
celebrations, yes.
That is so near and dear to my heart, Emily. Thank you for sharing that. Energetic protection is like my favorite thing in the planet to talk about, and that's what I just heard you say, and that you have really mastered some of that. That's huge for this year. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And really, it sounds like a lot of you ladies have done that. Really, it's that putting into motion this life that we so truly desire is to become one with ourselves, right? To really, we all, we're born and then we get that blanket of all those past insecurities and things, and it's like, oh, now we have to
shared for
find
us.
ourselves. Yes, yes.
Do we have any
Right.
others right there? I want to.
Okay, Kathleen, you have your hand raised. You want to come to the Q&A and share something?
Yeah, share in the Q&A, please. We are kind of stuck with the Q&A, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, so we have, I'm grateful for finding Luna's Vault Academy and how fun moon cycles and women's groups can be. Yay!
Thank you. We did not
Power.
pay you for that plug, but thank you.
Yeah, here, power, strength, encouragement, and safety. Yes, 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 yes. And thank you. I discovered Reiki this year, so that's definitely a win. Yeah, all of it. It's
Oh, that's
all
beautiful.
winning. Yes, but it's
Beautiful.
just make it a game. Have fun. All right. Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Emily's got the Reiki down. All right. I love that.
She didn't mean to be
And
anonymous, but
thanks
that's
for
cool.
teaching us that, because I didn't know you had a choice there. I get that once you were signed in. And anyway, I've got another little ritual for you.
But yeah, keep commenting, whatever. Be present,
Please.
but keep the comments going as we go
Please.
through, and we'll just take breaks and read them. But yeah, celebration, yes. Let's just do a real, come on, y'all, snap it out. Let's celebrate everything. Okay.
Well, let's get rid of some shit. All right.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna do a release ritual right now. So take a little piece of paper and a pen. We've got a small piece here. It can be as big or small as you want, because what we're going to do is write down what we want to release, what negativity that we have been feeling holding us back in 2023 that we want to leave in 2023, and we don't want to drag that with us going forward next year. So this could be anywhere from, a toxic relationship that you want, any sort of fear that you've been feeling, any sort of addictive behaviors, pain and suffering, judgment. Oh, that's always a huge one when we do those in-person moon circles. That's always so heavy. So any sort of judgment, because it's self-judgment, right? It's not usually judgment of others. Sometimes feeling the judgment of others, but that self-judgment, any of that you want to get rid of. Useless expectations. But just take a moment and write that down. And
share. You can share in the comments too. You can, once again, write it down, because we are going to release them. But if you want to share something in the comments, please do. So we're just going to take a moment to do that. Comparison would be a good one. Especially as women. We've been taught that so well.
And I'll share mine, because I don't know if that might have been what you were writing down, but what you were just sharing. But mine's fear of expressing myself, my true, authentic self, into the world. I get better at it every year, but there's still that something, that little twinge of fear that holds me back from it. And now I can recognize it a little more, and I want to release that completely. So
I put the fear of the unknown, because that's what fear is, right? False evidence appearing real. And so just that whole part of for me, being a mother and having adult children, and trusting that the lessons that I have shared with them over the years, that they have enough wherewithal to stay on the path that I so vividly can see for them, but they have to see it for themselves. So
Trust. Yeah.
that it's full trust, but it is that fear of the unknown. And so
Joyce is with you on that one.
Oh yeah. See?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then like I said, any type of comparison, because it's pointless to compare because we're all on our own journey, and because everything becomes a relationship when there's something else involved, then it's you, the other thing that's involved, and then that relationship. So if you're over here trying to compare yourself to something else, there's absolutely no way. So if you can just release that, recognize that it's pointless and can be very frustrating, then that's a really beautiful place to be. But I'm going to burn mine because I'm done. I figured it out. I got this.
Let's leave it here.
Let's
2023.
Yes.
Tori is releasing expectations. Yes. And fear of being judged for my spiritual beliefs. Oh my gosh, we understand that. And I'm sure we've talked about it before. Together, Tori, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Just having the courage of coming out of the closet, so to speak, about that is huge. And, kudos for that. But I hear you. I hear you. Now, everyone, if you don't have a way to burn something, you don't have to. There are other ways we could do this. You could take this piece of paper, or you could burn it later in a safer spot. Absolutely. But another option is to take your paper and tear it into teeny tiny little pieces and bury it. Find whether it's a potted plant or, if you have a backyard or somewhere that you feel safe burying this in away from you, as far away from you as possible. That's an option. Yeah, so we have options, but we're going to go through with our burning ritual right now. And what I'd have is a little incantation for that too. So please, as you're burning, repeat after me. Hang on, I gotta get safe before I do this. I've got my little burn pot.
Another thing is the flushing of the toilet. You could say the incantation over and see that water and just
Yeah, I like that.
all of it. But yeah,
Flush it down.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got our little burn pots here, and
Okay.
sure. Hang on, let me fix that there. Okay.
Okay, so everyone, please repeat. And they're kind of long sentences, so just bear with me because it's a good one though. With ease and grace, I release these things that I no longer have a use for in my life. With ease and grace, I release these things that I no longer have use for in my life. I am grateful for the lessons that these thoughts, people, and experiences were intended to teach me. I am grateful for the lessons that these thoughts, people, and experiences were intended to teach me. I acknowledge that these are now in the past and I release them.
I acknowledge that these are now in the past and I release them. Here we go. Flaming.
I am done.
I am done. Woo, there we go. It is done.
Now, if it's still burning, but it's somewhere safe.
That feels so good.
All right. Kathleen. Kathleen has, accomplishment, yes. Better relationships with my older stepdaughter, letting go, apathy, lack of structure, fear of the unknown. Yes, fantastic. Emily, releasing non-reciprocal relationships. Are you noticing a theme? Yes, well, okay. Yes, here goes, we're getting ready for your intentions for next year, aren't we? Can you read that one better than me?
Yes, releasing harmful, negative self-talk. This is from Anonymous. Releasing habits of taking things personally and taking on others' burdens. That's huge, yeah. Releasing obsession with judging myself and others. releasing a need to live in fear, and instead, oh, that's weird, instead of from love. So releasing the need to live in fear instead of from love. That's beautiful. Yeah. Didn't that feel good? Did that feel good to like really release those and just let them go? We are being supported at this time, just to say, if you know, if it's something that you decide you want to release it, then do it. If it's something that is deeper and that you need support with, there's seek that support. We're not here to bypass anything. We're here to fully integrate into ourselves, our true being. So just keep that in mind as we move forward. And we were talking, we might sound like it's done, because it can be, right? But also know that if you need extra additional support, please seek it out. Don't use that as a way to stop yourself.
Tori, releasing my need to be accepted by others.
Yeah.
I'm here with you. Beautiful.
And then we have releasing poverty, deception from others, control, insecurities of being seen, heard, valued, and loved.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are deep and beautiful. Fantastic. Goodbye, all that stuff.
Yes, yes.
Yes. All right, you ready for a little transition?
Yeah, let's take a breath. Take a breath from that one. Yeah, just say, feel
I am
that.
done. I am done.
And use the ashes to nurture your tree that we just placed in our meditation, this beautiful body. We can use those ashes to nurture that soil. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to transition into receiving. And so with that, you can use a piece of paper. I'm going to show you what it looks like to create this, and then we're going to do it in real time. So you can use your Divine Art Alchemy, your vision journal if you have one, or you can simply use a piece of paper. So I'm going to show you what this is actually. So this is the end, but we're going to do it in a step, okay? So, but this is kind of what you're going to look like, what it's going to look like as you draw it, okay? So once again, just take that moment and center yourself. And first thing I want you to do is to draw the circle. So you can make as big as you want, but let it be the space, the size of your paper, and just draw this beautiful circle. It can be whatever you want it to look like. Yeah, or egg shape, whatever you want it to look like. And then from there, you are going to put yourself, your name, or a representation of yourself. You can draw yourself if you want to, but you can just simply add your name in the center. So the next step is you have your circle, then your name, because the circle represents your boundaries. Your energetic field and what you're responsible for is simply that. But now that we have your name, we've anchored that in, that energy. And now we're going to take it and we're going to draw a representation of the heart around your name to represent that is your heart center, that you are in the middle of your heart, in the middle of your space. You hold your boundaries, but you allow yourself to develop fully. So once you have that complete, what I'd like for you to do is, and this is going back to where I'm going to just say a little bit, and you can say this to yourself or you can say it out loud, but I want you to take one hand and place it over in the center over your name, and then your other hand I want you to place on your heart. So it can be whichever hand feels right to you. One's receiving, one's giving, but it's simply allowing you to tune into your own energy. I am exactly where I am supposed to be at this time. Everything always has been, is now, and always will be okay.
Hey, I'm going to repeat that.
Yeah, you repeat it.
Can I follow you? And then
yes.
Everybody hears it twice. Okay, yeah, this is good stuff. And okay, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be at this time. Everything always has been, is now, and always will be okay.
I breathe in and offer gratitude for my accomplishments and the lessons of my past.
I breathe and offer gratitude for my accomplishments and lessons of the past.
I am seen, I am heard, and I am supported by the universe as I co-create my journey.
I am seen, I am heard, and I am supported by the universe as I co-create my journey.
I trust the process, I let go of control, and I breathe in my new beginning.
I trust the process, let go of control, and breathe in my new beginning.
And then breathe in, placing your hands together at your heart center again. Breathe out and release. So here we are, consciously moving forward into the new year and transitioning into new beginnings.
Yes.
All right, let me check in with what's happening. How did that feel? Did that feel feeling good so far? I burned up the fear that I've been working on this past couple of moon cycles. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, congrats. All right, we're going to do a little celebration. All right. And after this, we'll move into the Oracle and Tarot, but let's do a little celebration for ourselves and using our energy to make that transition of from the past. And technically, I know we still have, what'd you
6
say?
weeks.
6 weeks. Oh my
Not
God.
long.
Anyway, to next year. All right. So this is going to be an energy release too and receptive. We're going to dance. Okay. It's one
Oh wait,
song.
does everybody have their pants on?
Yeah,
Right.
well,
No, we have our
can't
pants
see
on.
them. They can't see each other. All right.
Get your pants
I
on.
do have my pants on. Anyway, so we're gonna dance. All right. So get up, move your body, move it. All
I
right.
love that. Feel released. Yeah.
Feel release. Yes. Thanks,
Uh,
Emily. I love it too.
Yes.
Now this song. Okay, let me get my song ready. This song is just a fun pop song. However, it'll be a nice move. However, this is about loving our life. All right. So this is kind of our wish for everyone that we work together with, that they love their life. And of course for each other, and of course for ourselves, right? So that's the name of the song, that I love my life. Okay?
And move as much as you want to. Like, we can't see you, you can't see each other. So really get playful. Like, this is your time.
We just released the judgment that you're going to have on watching us dance. So please have fun. All right. This song is from a British pop star that I adore. If you've ever met me, you probably know this, but it's a beautiful song. I love my life. Let's go. And I'm going to jam it. Well, it's as loud as I can jam Beautiful. And free. Wonderful. Magical. Powerful. Beautiful. Wonderful. Magical.
And finally, I'm where I wanna be.
We do that a lot together.
Talk to us. Talk to us now. How are you feeling?
Did you dance?
Oh.
Did you dance? Did you move?
How do you feel? Oh, I love it. We're getting hearts.
And we love you all for no
Yes.
judgment there.
Pants are on. I love it. That's a little inside joke from the academy, but I love it. Ready to claim that name, ritual, and dance. Yes. Yes.
Now,
Yeah, keep it coming.
what we'll do too when we share all of this at the end with the calendar and the replay and everything, I'll share the lyrics in there and a link to the song too, so you can dance that away anytime you feel you need that empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Joyce says, "Who's the artist?" So good.
This is Robbie Williams.
Okay, so yeah, we'll get
I am
that.
a
Yeah.
total freaking weirdo fangirl of Robbie Williams. Like I'm a teenager or something.
Love it. Awesome song. I danced. Felt energy literally bubbling up from my head and escaping into the universe. Feel amazing right now.
Oh, Sean, that's awesome.
I did
do too.
dance.
Love feeling it together.
Lighten my mood, fun. I actually did dance.
Really?
Yay!
You did
All right,
it?
yeah. Even though I'm alone, I still feel a bit embarrassed at first. Thank you both for being so open. Yes. Really, it's just a practice. Everything is a practice that we do. And it just becomes easier in that container. Really, it's just, like you said, seeing us up here, we don't care. I was like, I'm lassoing this, right? We're going for it.
Oh gosh, you kill me.
Did you see it? Did you?
I did. I didn't realize you were really lassoing stuff in there. Okay. No, we haven't been drinking. Okay.
But we do have a ton of fun. And y'all should too. Come on. Yes, you got moves.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. All right. Back to business here.
Yes. Then let's get into some serious energy for 2024.
Okay. So if you've been around for very long, you know that we actually we use this ancient wisdom and ways that have been out there forever, and then but we choose to use them for the lens for us and what we create, because it just makes sense. And so 2024, if you add up in numerology is the number 8. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is share just a little bit about what that 8 energy means. And what I get really excited about is when I see the 8, it's that infinity, right? It's that beautiful infinity, and that to recognize that that's us, right? We have that. So this is going to be the year of empowerment. So, and what that means is that you create your own, right? Because what I have found is that most people are in it for themselves, and that if you want something, you have to claim it. And so, once again, we are working on changing that landscape by being the community that we hold, that space that we hold, because it's to celebrate all of us together. We all rise together. but you do have to claim your own empowerment. So you got it. This is your year. It's the year of infinite possibilities. It's the which comes with going back to if you have infinite possibilities, then you need to have balance and responsibilities because those go hand in hand. So show up, be responsible. It's also about financial and material success. So you get to decide what that looks like to you. I am a freedom seeker. And so as long as I can support a life of freedom, then that feels really good to me. It's about ambition and achievement. So going back to that balance and responsibilities. And so really explore your opportunities. So there'll be lots of that, with all of the people coming online, even more every year. It seems like there's lots of opportunities. It's also going to be about material and spiritual growth. So once again, you claim this, you accept it for yourself and enjoy it. And we're also going to be tapping into the strength and resilience because once again, when you are talking about the infinite, you have to have the strength and resilience. And then it's also about karmic lessons. So thinking about, what comes around goes around, right? That we've all heard that before. And then lastly, it's the symbol of financial prosperity. So I started with that and ended with it, that infinite, but it is your year to claim whatever you decide is right for you. But know that financially, you can have anything that you align with that creates that, whether it be, once again, the freedom or anything is possible. So this is your year. Claim it. And then you've got some more.
But before I move on to the next little segment, I immediately think anytime we're talking the number 8, you turn on your side, you have the affinity symbol, but I like thinking of it with everything that you were naming, of it like a constant flow of, let's just use water for example, like a constant flow of water. It could be air, whatever element you like, but this constant flow that continues, and we choose whether we jump in or not.
Mm-hmm.
Or how much we jump in, whether we dip our toe or we actually get in and take a ride.
Yeah, it goes back to that balance and responsibilities because, we all can get pushed away with the water, right? We can go, oh shit, jump in and think, maybe we're not ready. But the thing is you get to direct that flow and you get to direct your experience. So have fun with it.
Yeah, all right. An entire year with the number 8. I love it.
Yes.
So I want to talk a little bit about the Chinese zodiac. We are still in the water rabbit. The water rabbit will end on February 10th. And then that's when we go into an entire year of the wood dragon. So I just want to talk a little bit about the wooden dragon. The wood element is always about growth and progress anyway. So we got that to work with, which is exciting. But what I love about the dragon, of all of the 12 animal zodiac, Chinese zodiac, it's the strongest animal for like your own sense of self. Right? So we have a year to really find some really good empowerment with us and to use that for our own growth and progress. So I love it. So this is going to signify a year of transformative power, a year of expansion, any sort of abundance and improvements you want to make. This is a year to do that. The universe will have your back on that one. And any intention focus that we have, it's going to be a bit romantic and idealistic. Ooh. But it could be steeped in, we're talking wood, right? So it could be steeped in that growth and progress as long as we stay grounded. So this is the year for all of us collectively to kind of be visionary leaders on our life and where we want to take it.
Okay, so my take on that too is going back to the wood part of that, is seeing yourself as that tree, right? Mm-hmm. That you get to ground and expand your roots, feel very supported, and then take all of that cosmic energy, the sun, the moon, it's always guiding us, and then taking the dragon on top of it, and just, oh my gosh, so powerful. So
Okay.
definitely.
See, I'm getting a little excited for
I
next
know.
year already. Okay, so I want to ask if you do a word of the year, share in the Q&A. Share your word of the year for this year, 2023. And if you already know yours for next year, you could share that too, but I'm really focused on right now. What is your 2023 personal word of the year?
And if you have any, if you want to explain anything with that or share any more with it, you can.
And if you've never done a word of the year, that's totally fine. If we've been doing it for so long that it almost feels like everybody should do this, but it's amazing how well it really helps alignment for any of our personal goals. So we do a collective word of the year, and that is a card I'm pulling in just a second. And this year it's balance.
Yeah, or the collective word of the year was balance. And it's so strange because, you know, we anchored into it, and then now as the year has progressed, I see it everywhere. I see the word balance in so many places, because I think really, you know, with the reset that we had a few years ago, I mean, we've gone, you know, we were way one way, then we, you know, came to a screeching halt, and then we went from that to a lot of confusion, a lot of soul searching, and different things, and it was so incredible that we had this word of the year of balance, and now it served to support us in such a beautiful way. But once again, you have to tune into it. You have to decide it's for you, and then tune into it. But definitely, it's very, very cool. So we got a few.
Yeah, so we had Joyce had harmony and balance, integration, and then I choose emotion. Am I reading that right? I choose an emotion too. Oh, I choose
Joy.
an emotion. Joy. Yes, nice. Okay, beautiful.
Very nice.
It's in your name. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kathleen, vision for this year. Fantastic. And then effort. Sean had effort. Oh, I like that. I like that. What was yours?
Mine was
Yes, what is yours? We're still
wait.
there.
Well, actually, it was kind of interesting because when we said this last year, it was like impact. Impact was my word, and I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then I really started thinking about it. It's like, you know, I love impact, and definitely is something that I am committed to making an impact, a positive impact, right? But ultimately, I decided on legacy, because that really felt more in alignment with not just having an impact, but really creating a legacy, and that felt amazing. So once again, you know, you can claim a word, but as you go, it didn't take long for it to be like, oh, that is my word. So
Yeah, find it along the way. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Well, I love that this
Manifestation feels right for Kathleen for
feels
2024.
right.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, manifestation.
mine was flourish, and it definitely worked. But I loved having the flourish and the balance together. I love having a
Yes.
collective word. It's kind of a fail safe, you know, like every decision goes through your word of the year, and then does it connect to the collective word of the year of what we're doing together. But I'm gonna pull
And you
our
keep-
collective word.
Go ahead and put some more in. Put whatever in here if you want to continue with our Q&A.
Oh, yeah, people putting in their word of the year. Okay, so I'm pulling from our word of the year is coming from an oracle deck called the Vintage Wisdom. Okay, so this, okay, I was making sure it went upside down. This Vintage Wisdom, beautiful. The card comes with a word on the card already, so I'm not going to go too in depth with this. In the replay and in the calendar, you'll have more information, but just wanted to share the cards. I want to make sure that you guys know all the cards that are involved in this. It's fun. Oh, somebody has the word journey. I love that. I love that. Okay.
And
Yeah.
just so if you're unsure of the word that you're actually choosing, so we're doing it intuitively here. But if as you, like I said, choosing your word, look up what the definition, what the formal definition is. What's your definition of it? and then maybe say it a few times, and maybe even yell it outside a few times, just to kind of see if it still feels right or still feels aligned.
Well, something about this, what we're doing, and now we're getting into the oracle and the tarot pulls. But I like finding my word of the year during this practice. Because right now I don't have a clue what it's going to be next year. But all right, here I'm just gonna cut the deck. Ready?
Ready.
Dun, da, da, da. Hang on, let me do a serious cut. Okay. Oh, here, no, Kathy, you cut it.
I'll cut it. Okay, here we go. All right, there you
Here we
go.
Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, playfulness.
Ah, yes.
I knew you'd like
All
that.
right. Yes.
Playfulness. Now, I love that not only does this represent transformation, right? She has butterfly wings, right? So it is during this transformation that we can, and she's sitting on top of a fly argent, so sitting on top a mushroom, which is deeply connected into the earth, right? Speaking to the trees. But also, this is, I know, Nicole, this
love it.
is, well, technically you can call it a poisonous mushroom, right? So it is going to cause visions. So it's taking these visions that come throughout this year and having fun with them, playing with them, and seeing how they work with our transformation. So kind of being open and looking things through a light-hearted lens. That was more explanation than I really planned on doing, but I got excited with that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our collective word of the year.
So yeah, definitely play that in there. Okay, awesome. Kathleen's all for it. You know, here I gotta tell y'all the truth here, which is all the truth, of course. But
We're getting serious?
we're getting serious here.
Right after playfulness?
The very first word of the year when we decided to do this together, because like I said, she said that we had each been doing this on our own. These practices on our own, and we came together and said, hey, we want to do it, so we had to pull that collective word of the year. And the very first word that we did as a collective was guilt. So we have come from guilt to playfulness, I think, in 4 short years that
Yeah.
we've done this. So
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how excited I am, because that seems really fast transition, right? Because I do see that we are going to need more playfulness in the future, and not just in 2024, but from now on out, that it's going to be, but it's going to take that responsibility, structure, all of those things, so that we can embrace more of that playfulness. So just had to throw that out there about the guilt, because if you haven't been around for that long, we did it. It was hard. It was like,
Oh, Tori pulled one for this year in self-healing. Is that what you mean, Tori? That
Self-healing.
you just pulled one for the your word of the year? Let us know. Yeah, I'm sitting wait now, but I think that's what you mean. But I like that a lot. That's a good one. That's a really important one.
All right.
All right,
So
I think we're ready for our calendar year. So now we're going to pull for, we've got 2 decks that we're working with, one tarot, one oracle, and we're just going to bounce back and forth. We're going to call it right now, for lack of having to look up dates and confuse anyone, we're going to call it January, February, March, blah, blah, blah. But we're really starting with each new moon and going through, it's a draw for each cycle. You'll see that on the calendar of when you get the calendar in your hand, when the new moon starts, right, or when the cycle is. Okay. What deck are we starting with, Kathy?
Okay, so I chose this one. It's brand new out, and I really just fell in love with her, and it is this magical spirit, and it's an oracle, and her name is Alexis Raccoon, and I might be butchering that because I tend to have a way with that.
Yeah.
Raccoon, okay.
Yeah. Maybe.
So, but what's kind of funny with this even is the fact that you talked about the mushrooms. I think a lot of her art comes from mushrooms. That it's very earthy, and just really when I saw it, I was just like, this is what is going to help us activate 2024. So
we've got that wood element.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love all this. Before we
I
start, we see
Yeah.
what Emily has to say.
Emily says, recently I've discovered the phrase concept of soft girl living, which is really resonates with me, and that absolutely is what I want to take into 2024. I've lived most of my life in my masculine, and I'm trying to connect with and nurture my divine feminine. I think this also works well with the communal word too. Absolutely. I did that too, Emily. I've shared my story a lot over the years, but I was very much in my masculine. I yes, it was very, very traumatic. And so I just went on a quest to find myself. And I started with even just looking for hearts because I was like, oh, because I was repulsed by hearts before because it meant that I was soft, and I didn't want to be soft. So it was like anytime I saw a heart, I was just like, no, no. So when I went to reclaim myself, it was like, okay, I'm looking for signs. Where's the hearts? And so then I started noticing, in the clouds, in the crack, or not even the crack, in the concrete on the sidewalk on my walks, there would be a heart, found rock hearts, so many cool things. But I think that's really, yeah, I think embracing all of us is so important. And yeah, because you can't keep fighting yourself. It's very harmful, hurtful.
I like that soft girl living.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so this is what I'm going to start with. You want to share the deck that you're going to?
Yes, and then
We'll do it. Then
okay.
we'll start.
This is a deck that has been out for a long time, but it is one of my personal favorites. This also, for those that manifest with the moon with us, you'll know that this will be our animal energy for each of these times, but this is the animal spirit. This animal spirit deck of the wild unknown is very popular. It's been out forever. There's two different types of decks that she has. Her name is Kim something. I'll look it up. Emily says, thank you for sharing too. Oh, there's some more hearts for you, Kathy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, show them your pink. Like she's
I'm seriously.
she's changed so much.
all
Now she's like
in.
in pink all the time.
I still love my black. I will say that. That's a little.
But yeah, so I've got the animal spirit. Okay. Now
All
we're
right.
just gonna go. Oh, you're getting serious.
I'm
there.
gonna do it. I got my fan going here, my
Okay.
fan girl. So we're gonna select our cards for 2024. So just taking that moment and really seeing what plays out. And so any questions, thoughts, comments? Now's your time to put them in there.
These will go kind of quickly.
Mm-hmm.
We won't go very in depth, but you'll have a lot of good info at the very end of this.
All right. And so, like
With
I
your
said,
calendar.
we'll have the replay. So you don't have to take notes if you don't want to, but certainly.
And I know I said this before, but I just want to reiterate, this is where every one of our topics come from for next year. We are together for days hashing out what all of this actually means for us as a collective into 2024 and how to utilize this energy that we draw now.
So, and also, if you have your own deck, if you choose to use that, you're welcome to use the same ritual with your own deck. But, come talk to us about the collective and see what that can look like for you, because
We have
what I found nurturing.
We have a blast inside the Mystic Moon Circle, but yet it's a very supportive group too, because throughout the year, we all go through difficulties and we're always there to support each other.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm almost ready. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm
Okay.
just blabbing away, aren't I? Here, hang on.
That's okay. I can move things out of the way.
Okay.
Right. We'll get that. Let's see if there's any more comments here. Hang on just a second. All right. See comments above. Okay. Oh, LOL. Okay. Humor is the fastest way to heal the brain. Absolutely. Yes. But it also, for me, I used it as a coping tool too, from my past. And so that was something that learning to keep my playfulness without without it being that coping mechanism of like, oh shit, I'm in trouble, so I'm gonna pull out something funny, which
finding something light in it, something
yes,
laugh at
having
yourself kind of deal like that.
yes, having that balance there. So
Yeah.
okay, are y'all ready? You ready for 2024's?
You're starting January,
Yes, I'm
right?
gonna start January. Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. Let's
Sorry,
see.
what do you mean? Uh-oh. Is that scary?
Growing pains.
Oh, no, I think that's great. Yeah, I see some third eye stuff going on here. Are those mushrooms?
Well, let's see. Oh gosh, I think they're flowers.
Okay.
It could be mushrooms. It's healing, patience, unconsciousness. So, like I said, sorry, but ultimately it is what we make out of it, right? But to me, it's my husband and I did this yesterday and he pulled out the negative part and I was like, no, don't be negative. But then
I
I
don't see
just
that as
did it.
negative
And
at
that's what I
all.
said. I just did. It was like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's a great start to a January. Yeah.
Growing pains. We're going to get it all over with, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So that's January.
I think that helps with alignment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, February. Oh, ooh, I love this. Okay, this is the vulture.
All
right. No, I
I
love
think
the
it's
vulture.
great. Oh,
So
I think it's perfect.
yeah, so I used to work at Zoo Atlanta, and I love talking about the vultures. They have a way. One thing, they take on carrion, meaning dead animals on the side of the road or whatever. But what I love about them too is that they work together really tight knitly. They love working together. They take things that others have recycled, or that they themselves, we can look at it metaphorically for our own self, that recycle things that is needed, and they know how to discard the things that are not needed, and they know how to reuse and repurpose better than any animal out there. I love this. I think this is a beautiful February, and I think it's great after a January.
I agree. And going back to the vultures, that they use everything too, right? Like you said, that's that place of knowing what's what, and then and really it'll be it's going to be a short month, and well, I guess it's the whole moon cycle, but going back to the fact that it'll be right before that emerging newness of the spring and all of that. So it's really taking what we've dug up with our growing pains. And
that winter kind of new moon connection with winter of meditation, meditative shadow work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What we got?
All right, so here we are for the new moon, and this is Sweet Oblivion, and it's okay. I don't know what I'm doing either, and so it's uncertainty, fate, and humor. Here's our humor.
I like that.
I love her little just chilling here.
Yeah,
right?
so these cards are great.
They're fun, aren't they? Especially with
Yeah.
our playfulness.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, that's
So there's March. Mm-hmm.
April.
Your birthday month.
Ooh, okay, we have the moth.
Ah,
All right, so the beautiful colors. I love where this can definitely go. Okay, where are we? April. Yes. Okay, so we are in the color, back to the transformation, back to moving from darkness into light. So the timing of that is fantastic. And how do we get out and show our colors? And how do we gravitate to the light and our relationship with that?
and I like the wing. It all has to work together, right? It's that really, yeah, fun. Okay, so now we're at May, and so we have grow together. Okay, so here's the card. So this is community connection. So let's see, find those who inspire you to bloom. So I think that's going to be amazing for May. Wow, these are so powerful. Okay, so May, June.
Okay.
Yeah.
June. Yeah, we're in June.
Yes.
June is peacock. Okay, so the expression of our colors and that balance of whether I got to use balance again for this year. Still in it, still using it, but that balance of are we using it to show off or are we really expressing our own true uniqueness out into the world? This also, I love this because, you know, peacocks are known for being mean. So I like the idea of this, of being the opposite of that, of compassion, of it being the expression of ourselves and compassion.
That's so beautiful.
The inner
And-
beauty, really the focus of the inner beauty is where I probably think this will be taken.
All right, so July it is, and we are going with the Voyager. So it's okay to forget and then remember all over again, because this is all about that remembering, right? Remembering our true essence, our true self. It's the Voyager, return home, lessons, realizations. So that's going to be July.
All right. And dragonfly.
Ooh.
So that I love that connection with water. I love once again the coloration and letting that shine, but also a little bit of that messenger, right? Because they are wonderful messengers. They're some of the first insects to show up in the springtime, and that messenger and the importance of how they can gather in. How am I saying it? Pull in information that is needed, and that information is very important to not only themselves but everyone around them.
Okay. That's really beautiful. I love these. These are so fun. Okay, so now we're into September, and this is the Forbidden Forest. I love that, being able, going back to our cosmic way here. And it's about bravery, persistence, and redemption. And just accessing that we know is our home, but we have to call it in.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you have October.
Yes. So we have the stingray. So this is all about developing our own personal sense of self, that authenticity. So I see a little bit of solar plexus work in here, and you do see all of the chakras inside this card. So it is really what is our sense of self and what is our alignment, and how we move that, staying completely grounded, which they do. They're the grounders of the water element. So staying completely grounded and how they move through that.
That's
True to self.
really cool. I love the chakra being in there too. Okay, so now we're up to November. So once again, now this has been that whole year. Here we are. And now, guess what? We have magic. I love that. That's just the horizon. So I am not underestimating my own magic anymore. This is about power, beginnings, transformation. Wow, that's beautiful for that, especially for that, the holidays and everything, to remember our magic, our magic,
Our magic.
our magic.
Okay, we're going out the year with a bang with yes, wolf pack, howl it out. So yes, this is about working together as a pack, that tribal community, and once again, that will be around the holiday times for next year. So how we use that earth magic to really center with those closest to us, and how we howl it out, and our instincts. I love the wolf, and connecting wolf with instinctual magic.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah, what an amazing year. So are y'all excited? How did this feel to you? Share a little bit about what if you felt anything. And actually so as you're sharing, okay, I love it. Celebrations, yes,
Yes.
clapping, I love it. Thumbs up, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, this is going to be,
Oh, so fun. I'm fired up.
yeah,
Yes.
this is going to be a
Yes.
fantastic year.
Yes, I feel it. Yes, very much so. So actually, and it's kind of cool that the wolf is the last card because that leads us into we'd like to invite you into our wolf pack. Come inside the Luna's Vault Academy into our moon circles and really see how this plays out for you. And of course, we're here to answer any questions that you have or that you might have.
Or go deeper with this. You know, we do empowered sessions as well. We're both life coaches, and we both have that mystical flair and our own connection with our intuition that we love to share with you. So if you want, we can do your own reading. We've got one with our wolf pack coming up next week, so you know that's a one-on-one. But yes, we'd love to invite you in for that as well. So nice concepts to dive into. I love that. Yes, it is. Yeah, this is going to be beautiful. All right. Well, any other messages to share? I think we're about ready to howl. Speaking of it,
I just want
Mrs.
to.
Howell?
I want to acknowledge here that like it's November 11th, and we started at 1 because we had our tarot and tea time at 11. But just noticing the clock and seeing that we're ending here at 2:22, and knowing once again, I love playing with numbers. I love that, and just seeing that how energetically we're supported. So whatever that looks like to you, whatever that means to you, just know that there's signs everywhere. You get to choose whether you look for them or not. And I know so many times we're so busy with life, we don't always acknowledge it. But every time I see like a 222, 1111, 444, you know, any of those numbers, it's just a moment to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. There's 11 of you ladies in as participants.
Oh
I
my
want to acknowledge that.
That's great.
Oh, I
Joyce,
love
I
you
love
too.
you too.
Yes.
Tori, very cool how we pick the topics. Yes,
Yes.
it's been so much fun doing it this way. I use different decks, but very similar idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
that collective thought process. I love great minds think alike.
Great
Oh,
seeing you.
so wonderful to share this with you, Tori, and with every one of you.
Yes.
All right. Well, we have to howl. That's
Yes.
what we do.
Yes.
Okay, so take a super deep breath in and out. Okay, and at the top of this one, howl to the moon. And like Kat invited you in, manifesting with the moon is some of the most amazing ways to connect with ourselves and with others and with the energy of the universe. So,
Much love.
happy manifesting.
Happy manifesting.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.